That sounds amazing. I went outside, watched the performance, and then met Sam outside in the smoking area. I photographed him the next day, and
it's the expression, isn't it?
yeah,
It's wonderful the way you've captured that expression on his face.
Yeah, he's great.
So that just shows you the
That's
kind
a
of...
hell of a good picture.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a really
thank
good
you.
picture.
And the Bussey Building, of course, is one of those places in South East London that we really wish we had up here, because it is commercial, a little bit commercial, a little bit this. But I promised I was going to ask you, you just shot over, say, what, 2 years? 200 up-and-coming artists, the length and breadth of the country. Have we got a new...
Movement.
Was it a movement?
I feel
was
like
it a wave? Was it a what?
I feel like in some regards it is, you know. I think lockdown changed a lot of things, a lot of people. I think it allowed artists to commit themselves to it. All the side jobs and the side hustles kind of ended because they could commit themselves to making art full time. A lot of people went from strength to strength during lockdown. It was quite good for people. If they were committed to art, it was quite a good momentous point
the
for
lockdown
them.
almost became the zeitgeist for a new movement.
Yeah, and also I think there's a lot more attention on art because people weren't spending money on, you know, going on holiday or new whatever. People were investing
More
their money in
introspective.
art. Yeah, you know, buying art for the house, buying art for this, spending more time on their phone, looking at more galleries, you know. So I think it was actually quite a momentous point for art to develop to get to the point that's at now. I think it's good, you know, that your gallery started around that time.
I came up with the idea for Studio West just because I was sitting at home not being able to do public art projects.
Nothing better to do.
And I was like, okay, I'm going to open my own space, and it's been something I've really, I'm really proud of what we've achieved so far.
Yeah, completely.
So.
You know, so yeah, I think it's it's quite a momentous point, and I think maybe it is the zeitgeist of something new happening.
So that's, in a way that's, I don't know, I'm going to be pretending, it's kind of a wave rather than a group. It's not like the YBAs where they were all, round the corner from each other in
So who are the
East London.
YBAs, Piers?
That is, it's Damien's crowd, Sarah, Angus.
Yeah, I think it's different these days. I think it's more multicultural as well. I think there's a lot of different types of people who have a say these days that have access. I think before maybe you had to commit yourself to a certain university program, but these days, with Instagram and online platforms, you can go and be noticed online without having to, go through the other system of the olden days and do those things. So yeah, it's like the new YBAs.
So we don't need agents, basically.
No.
I don't
Cuts
know,
out the middleman.
Yeah.
Though in some ways, of course, the internet has increased the power of the middleman. But anyway, that's a topic for another day. Did you see themes across the country? I mean, you say you were from Glasgow to Cornwall, maybe further north even than that.
Yeah.
What were the common themes that you saw in people's work?
The common themes, well, good art's good art. People rise to the top if they're good and they're original.
So it wasn't all protest, it wasn't some...
But are people really getting a fair chance if they're good? To really rise to the top, or is there still like barriers, glass ceilings,
I mean, there has to be
restrictions?
like glass ceilings, right? There has to be like systems in place that keep people back. But I think people can develop their style and have access more these days. There's definitely...
One of the senior painting tutors at Cambridge brings to that is the